Today we're going to attempt to take a no longer functioning woofer out of a Minimus 7 by Radio Shack. So got me a replacement. It's a GW-204/8S. Goldwood is the manufacturer. Got it at Speaker City, USA in Burbank, California. It was $16.34. Using a screwdriver to pop off the grill. Grill is off. Now, I did take the liberty of having this grill off earlier so I could get to the speakers and make sure I had the right size when I went over to Speaker City, so there are no attachments. Here's the original made in Japan woofer, and you'll notice these leads are not the same leads as in the replacement speaker, which supposedly will drop in. About the same weight. These are much bigger. So they gave me two of these that I can just attach to and modify. So I'm going to take the wires, cut off the ends, strip it down, use a crimping tool to attach this here, and then put in the new speakers. This one, the old one, is a bit heavier than the new one. I'm not going to use it for real high quality reproduction. It's just going to be used for amateur radio. So this should be plenty good. Here's a tip. Loosen the crossover network so that you can take it out and do all your soldering and wiring outside the big box. Yes, I took the tweeter out, put that out of the way. So this should make our labor a little bit easier. Positive is the yellow for the woofer, and negative is the black cable. We're going to cut off the old connectors. Now, using a wire stripper, I'm going to try to get about 1/4 inch of clean wire there. It's stranded, so you can twist it just to help keep it together. That would be twisting clockwise. We're going to insert. I just insert enough of it so I can see the copper coming out of the end. And then I'm going to attempt to crimp it. What do you think? I don't think that went well. I think this is too big. I'm going to try until it's going to put a little bit more pressure on that. There we go. So we got one. So I'm just going to do the same thing to this one. Just going to prove to myself that my connections are good. Making sure I get a reading off the ohm meter. Great. So my terrible crimping job was actually successful. The unit we're working on is a Minimus 7 40-2030B, made in Japan. Numerous versions out there. This is using 8-ohm speakers. So we're going to reassemble the unit. Everything's gutted out. Take the crossover network, drop that in. There are 3 stainless screws that hold crossover network in place, and then you should have 8 black screws with washers for mounting of the speakers. Here's where 3 screws go. 1, 2, and 3. One tip, don't put all 3 of them in really tight. Put them in loose so the plate can wiggle into position as you do the final tightening down, so it's properly aligned. I've pulled the tweeter wires through. It's black and blue. From the previous installation, I marked blue and black so I can keep the polarity. So blue goes here. And be careful not to break that or to push this element in with your finger. And black goes there. We drop that into position without crimping the wires. And now we tighten these down gently, and then we'll do the final tightening down after they're all seated. We'll grab the wires for the woofer, the yellow and the black, and move them out of the way as we take the original fiberglass material, which has a cut in it. That's for the wiring. So basically this will be top, bottom, and it kicks up a lot of fiberglass material, so you may want to wear a mask. Definitely want to wear gloves. We grab our replacement woofer, and it has markings on it for positive and negative, which I know the positive is the yellow. And it drops in, the holes line up, and we'll screw it in. Now I recall from the deinstallation that these were not on really hard, so I just got them a little past snug. Blow off a little bit of that fiberglass, and then put the infamous realistic grid. Now we plug them in and enjoy the sound.